take the measurement now and then I'll just do a full body measurement. You watch and then repeat the same thing which I've done. So shoulder, from this part of the arm, just put your hand here to get the start point and place your tape over like this, not straight like this, over like this to the other part of the armhole. So hers is 19. Then we take the bust measurement. So the bust is round the fullest part of the boobs. It should be firm but not tight. So my tape can actually move round, but it's not falling down. So I have 45 here. If you make it tight, it will not give a good fitting. And if you make it too loose, it will still not give a good fitting. So our own bust here is 45. Then we want to take the bust point, which is the shoulder to the center, which is the shoulder to the nipple vertically. So this is it. This is her shoulder. So if you're wearing a dress, you can put your tape on the line, on the joining on the shoulder, and then you measure to get to the point where the nipple is and take the bust point. So for her it is 14. That's the bust point. Then the same thing from shoulder to under bust. Under bust, we have two measurements for the under bust, from the shoulder and then round the under bust. So now I've taken my bust point, which is okay, it's actually 13 and a half, the bust point. Then the under bust, just follow your tape. Don't leave your hand from here. Don't remove your hand here. Just follow the tape. And then her under bust here is 17 and a quarter. That is for this person. Round her under bust is the next thing we take. So around that point where we have that 17. So it should be firm. This part is firmer than what I did on the bust. So you see, it is not free. The free, if it's free, it's 38 and a half. But firm measurement here is 37.5. That's what we need. So that rounds the under bust. The next thing we'll take is the half length. The half length is from the shoulder to the navel area. So once you can spot your navel, go higher, go above it 1 inch, or just take it. I will know how to deduct it. So we're going to take from her shoulder vertically, follow the tape, follow her shape, the shape of her body, and get to that point where her navel is. So shoulder to her waistline. But please use the navel area for me. So this is the navel. So I'm getting 21 here. Let her go and wait. Carry her to go and wait. Fast. So this is half length on the navel, 21. Right? So we have half length in front and at the back. So this is the front half length. This one. So from the back, we take from the shoulder point to into that shaping, into the part, the deep of her back. So this is what we have. We have 16.5 at this point. So this is her half length at the back. So when you give me half length measurement, give me two, one for the front, one for the back. Then we need her hip line. So her hip line is taken from the back, vertically from the shoulder. Your hand must be here. Don't just give it to me like this. So follow it, follow into the deep of her back. Then you can now let go of your hand on the shoulder. And then give me the line, vertical measurement at the point where her hip is fullest. So we have 27 here. That is her hip line. It is on this hip line that you measure the hip measurement. So you take the hip measurement rather. So we come around it like this and take the hip measurement. Here it's like the bust, so it will be firm but free. So you see, I can actually, it's not, I don't have a space like this on my tape. It is actually, it's not tight. It will just be firm and free that you can move your tape up and down. Yeah. So that is the hip measurement. Of course, we have the waist measurement, which is around that navel area as well. Firm. This is firm like the round under bust. So we have 37.5 here. So the next thing we will do is to take the, okay, let's take the round arm. For the round sleeve, we need this point, the point around the elbow, then the 3/4 length, and then the wrist. So here we go. It should have some free freedom around it. Let me just put it that way. So we come closer. Favor. So we can't make it 15. If we make it 15 for some outfits, it will be tight. So we just make her round sleeve 16. So you see the gap I'm giving at this upper part. Then on the elbow area, this is 13 and it will be tight. So we make it like 13 and half. So that when she puts on the dress, it can be free when she moves her arm. Yeah. So the next part is the 3/4 length, which is we can do 11, we can do 11.5. I'm just going to take 11.5. Then the round wrist, 8 is perfect. We can still do 8.5 for some kind of clothes, but this is what I wanted to do to me. Then the sleeve length, from this same part where you measure the shoulder, place your tape there and get to this point. So we have short sleeve length is 9, elbow length is 14, um, 3/4 length is 18 or 19, and then the full length by the wrist is 24.5. If you want it to go below your wrist, 25.5. So that is it for the sleeves. The next thing we'll do now is to take measurements for skirt. We already have our waist measurement. That will work for trouser waist. That's fem waist. It will work for trouser waist. It will work for skirt waist. So we already have our hip line from the shoulder. We still have hip line for trouser or for skirt, which is from that point, that waistline point, to the fullest part of the hip. So for here we have 10 as our hip line. We go down to get our knee line too. So we follow the shape like this and get to the knee. This is the knee line. For her is 26, but we like to place our knee line right above the knee cap. So we just trace from here and we have 24. Then the full length for skirt or for trouser, this is the floor. Her floor is 46, but if she is to wear high heels, then she will go up on her heels as comfortable as she can wear. So we have 48. But if you want pants that is just ankle length, then just take it around the ankle. For her is 43. If you want it to just be at your heel, you don't want to wear you don't want to consider your footwear, this is 46. It will just touch the floor like that. Is 46. That's for trouser length. If it is short length, as you desire, you stop there. Then for skirt, this is the same way we measure, the same length, the way we measure this trouser now. Then you go and then, so she can still wear skirt length 47, she can wear 48. Then where we have tail, the tailor can now add as the style requires. So this is for length of trouser or skirt. If you want to get gown length, please get it from the front if it's a short gown. So just follow her shape like that and get to the knee, maybe above the knee is 42. Below the knee cap is 46.5. Then we have 3/4 length, like 52. And then if we want the long full length, we'll go to the back to get her full length. So we'll go to the back to get her full length like this. Follow the shape at all times. We get her full length. So now for her, she is tall and the tape has ended. I don't have the other longer tape. So this, and most tapes you get ends at 60. So from here, from this 60, I place back my one. Okay, go on your heels. And then get my desired length. So this is 68, that's her gown length. But where we want to do like a straight gown that will just be at the floor, on the floor length, then we have 63.5. If we want it here, 60 is okay. So depends on the style. Don't worry. So that is it for the gown length. So now let's do measurements for trouser and jumpsuit. Favor, get me a stool. So I need crotch, for you to give me crotch measurement for a jumpsuit. This is what you do. From here to the half length. From here, of course, when you want to get the half length, make sure you follow the underbust like this. You give us accurate measurement. And then her half length is 21 on her navel. We push the tape to this middle. Come closer a bit. You push the tape to this middle, which is here, and then you ask the person you are measuring to open her legs so that you can actually pass the tape. So a fitted pants will work best to get this kind of measurement. So you just get the perfect spot. So open it a little wider. Favor, bring a stool. Bring a stool. So just a little bit wider. So at this point we have 34.5. So just at the center, 34.5, and for more freedom we will have 35. I'm going to go with 35 for someone like this I'm measuring for. Then we have our crotch for, this is crotch for jumpsuit. Our crotch for pants, just let the person sit on the surface. Follow me. Follow me. Then from the waistline, you take to the edge of the seat. For her, I'm getting a 14-inch measurement. So this is 14 inches. That is her crotch line for pants. For jumpsuit is 35. Stand up. Then we take our round the thigh. Around the thigh, we have 32. It's just free. We have 31 and a half. What she's wearing is slightly thick. Then we come to this. Round the knee, we have 24. Round the calf, maybe for something fitted, we have 16.5. Round the ankle, we have 14. Are you seeing what I'm doing?
Yes.
Come and get the tape here. Really. So round the ankle we have 14. This is how I'm measuring it, or you can measure like this. This is 11, 12. So that is the for the length, of course, from the waistline, you take to your desired length for pants. But you know how I've already shown the other way when we want a full floor length measurement. So I think that is all for most of the styles we would want to make. Thank you very much.